please, let's when to start.
Okay.
Leave the page like that.
I should leave the page.
Display the slide, please. Share it with us. Don't take it away.
Okay, I'm coming. Can you see the slide?
Yes, we can see.
Yes, you can see.
Okay, fine.
Okay. You have 10 minutes for your presentation. Your time starts now. You can start, please. You can go ahead with your presentation, please. Unmute yourself and go ahead with your presentation. You can go ahead. Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. All protocol observed. And here, present to present my work, I, Yakubu Abubakar Ungwarimi from Kaduna State University. The topic of my work is effect of combined NPK fertilizer and urban waste cucumber growth in southern Guinea savanna of Nigeria. Outlines. Chapter 1, Introduction, Experimental Design. Cucumber is an annual vegetable belonging to the family, which is include about 118 genera and over 800 species. It is among the widely used vegetable globally, value for its nutritional, economic, and industrial importance. In Nigeria and many other developing regions, cucumber cultivation has grown widely due to market demand and its diet benefits. Cucumber in Nigeria remain below potential due to the declined soil fertility, higher costs, and limited access to quality input. Then number 4, excess use of inorganic fertilizer has further degraded soil structure and microbalance. Soil's application of organ manure releases nitrates too slowly to meet crop demand. In this case, not even a cucumber. If you look at it, even the maize and other perishable crops, they are even lacking of nutrients. Statement of problem. It is economically important crop in Nigeria, yet productivity remains below potential due to declined soil fertility, as I mentioned earlier, insufficient fertilizer use, and continued cultivation without adequate soil replenishment. The predominant use of inorganic fertilizers such as NPK 2020, NPK 1515 offer rapid nitrate supply. Despite the abundance of urban organic waste in Nigeria, it is potential as soil amendment, especially in cucumber without inorganic fertilizer, remain unexplored. Aim of the study: to evaluate the effect of integrated NPK 2010 fertilizer and use urban waste on cucumber growth, on soil fertility during the dry, about the agronomic relevance, environmental sustainability. If you look at it, provide a cost effects of tips to assess the effect of different, determine the effect of urban waste fertility. to execute the NPK and the urban waste on performance, to identify the optimal NPK urban waste combination for improved growth and soil health. It's student experimental plots. Then the treatments were established from the combination of 2 levels of urban waste and 3 levels of NPK 2020 fertilizer at 0 gram, 2.5 gram, and 5 gram, which it is sample mark F subscript 0, F subscript 1, F subscript 2. Then data collection. The following parameters were measured to tag plants at 2, 4, and 6 weeks after sowing WAS. Then the bend length is in centimeter, number of leaves per plant, count physically on each tag plant, number of tomatoes per plant, counted physically each week, the leaf area centimeter square estimated using the geometrical formula. Equation, that is equation 3 to equation 6. The equation 3 and 4, the equation 5 use geometrical principle for estimating. Then the equation 6 will use the principle for stem diameter. Result and discussion. Table 1 is the effect of NPK fertilizer and urban waste on bend length of cucumber. If you look at it, let me take treatment 1. Treatment 1 and 2, if you look at 2 WAS, they are significantly the same. While the treatment 3 and treatment 4, they are statistically not the same. Same thing as treatment 5 and 6, they are not statistically the same. Then if you look at it at the end, I now give the standard error, which give me plus or minus of 0.750. Then table 2, the effect of NPK fertilizer and urban waste of leaves of cucumber. Here, I now use treatment 1 to treatment 6 also, which in 4 weeks, treatment 1 and treatment 2 are statistically not the same. Then treatment 3 and treatment 4, they are statistically the same. Treatment 5 and treatment 6, they are statistically not the same. That is a number. Here, I now make a note which I say NS represent not significant, ABC showing the significant at 5% probability level, well, 1% show the probability level. Then table 3. Table 3 discussed urban waste on the stem diameter of cucumber. In this case, let me take treatments week 6. Treatment level 1 and level 2, they are statistically not the same. Something as treatment 4 and 5, they are statistically not the same. Well, treatment 4 and treatment 5, they are statistically the same, and treatment 6 is statistically not the same. Then the statistical error shows that 0.0174. That is plus or minus. Then table 5. Here, table 5 is saying about the effect of internal the number of tornadoes of cucumber, which are statistically analyzed here, same as week 2, week 4, and week 6. Some of the some of the treatment mentioned here are statistically the same. Some are not statistically the same. Then, if you look at the significant statistical error of week 4, here we notice that is 0.3894. Then the week 6 is 0.9003. And there, interaction on cucumber. The combined application of open waste, that is 150 to 350 grams per plot, and NPK 2010 fertilizer plot. This significant cucumber vegetation grow by enhancing bend length, stem diameter, leaf area, and the rest. The result underscore the value of integrated organic and inorganic fertilizer growth, improving soil fertility and promoting sustainability and resources efficiency.
You have 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Okay, conclusion. The combined use of NPK 2010 fertilizer and urban waste is significantly so the sharing the slice. Huh?
Conclusions.
Let me choose take number 4. Study current recovery.
Thank you so much for your presentation. Please hold on for questions and comments.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
The presenter just told us the effect of NPK and urban waste on the vegetative growth of cucumber. So I wouldn't know if we have questions for him so that before he leaves. Okay, there is a question for you, please.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
I wanted to know if one season of experiment is enough or not to validate the sufficiency of your results. That's number 1. Number 2, in your methodology.
Okay, let me hear the number 2.
No, number 1 is. Number 1 is one season enough to validate your result? That's question number 1. Number 2
fine.
Is in your methodology you are integrating the organic fertilizer and inorganic fertilizer, but you did not tell us the application time.
We need to be intentional about it, and then we need to see it as a full-time job, and then the final exam we need to follow the instruction carefully. So platform next year, platform is always out in April, and our investing in the private one, but we do collaborate with federal institution to write this grant, and then we will pass it. And then another thing is international grants are accessible. They are not too far-fetched. All we need to do is give them what they want, and they will give you your due. They will not even deny you. There's no that, okay, you need to meet somebody before you get. No, that might of that. The grant money, you can't get it. We've won, most of our grants are even international. We've won almost all grants are international. So there are no money that we can access, and a lot of money are out there. So I'm always worried that researchers are not really keen into the market. So we should please use this opportunity. As we are today, we can look into our work, collaborate, and then access grant. It's a skill we can learn. So on Summit University, we have a YouTube page, Sono TV. that most of our previous webinars are on it. You can listen to. Apart from that, you can also just form a formidable group, just 3 or 4 on how to access plan. I'm also ready to collaborate with the friend Niae is ready on how to access that voucher. So TEFCON is simple. What are you doing to access TEFCON? You might not even have the research now. Even for most, one of the brands I am part of is part from a conference like this. I went for a conference, I had an interaction, and from there, it was like and we are still implementing. Then another thing I want to talk about is integrity. You know, I told you that magic is the perfect aspect. When you write a proposal, that's one aspect. Then when you win the grant, you implement it, and then you talk the documentation. When we have issue with the grants that are people think when you win grant, you have money targets. Especially in national grants, you will receive a lot of blame. Not query as in doing wrong thing, but query as in giving explanation. You need to explain in detail what did you do so money for. So some people can find it difficult because they don't want to, some people don't want to access it and tag out, they don't want to share it. Let me do that about it. Because the first one is a win-win. You can know or see which professor is coming to access it. Then for international, you don't even see some funders till you finish that kind. The correspondence is through email. So how do you want to do? And you send pictures. So integrity is another thing you need to do. So I'm just kind of creating this awareness that magic is a skill without an acquire, is not so difficult, and then the one who is follow the instruction and next. So by next year, I rest of all. Success story of this is the dance I've done, this is the stage I've done. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you very much. This is one presentation we enjoy what you are saying. And some of us will have questions. Yeah. Let me start from myself because I am from the State University and the other state university. There was a time when Professor Musa Obi, former Vice Chancellor, the State Vice Chancellor, came around and he did sensitize some of us. I was one of the sensitized people. And then he taught us some of these things about NIA. Problem I have NIA is, you see, the word count we say is 1,500. If it is 1,501, the system will never accept it. That's what I mean.
No, the system will count.
Yes, it's counting.
When you submit your concept,
I mean, who even submit?
it will submit. It will go. Concept will go. But when I'm privileged to have the back end opportunity to review. So when all the submissions are made, after submission, the total work count will appear at the top of the concept. So as soon as it's showing 1,501, the reviewer will just
Now, second, we have to
they will not even review it.
because it's not following the instructions.
So it will go into it's not following the instruction.
There is nothing again I observe.
So the major thing you can do is whenever another thing with consent, what is consent? Just be very precise summary of your proposal.
Not detailed.
Not detailed. Precise. So it's trying to just make us to try to know how to communicate. It's an art of communication. If you can put all what you want to do in 1,500 words and make it understandable. So another thing, let me share something again. You see, in content notes writing, you need to know the places that are necessary. You don't waste much time on it. Because that does introduction. You don't in team members, you might be 15 that want to carry out that exercise. You need to ensure that you put the 5 or no, the same conversation is like if you have one, at least 2, a female score. You have a female, it's not just the female that is related to you. And then you have a mentee, that is a pastor, female, and then you have a cross-disciplinary team, if it's possible. You know, some work might not be possible to have cross-disciplinary. And you should make it at least the top 5 people. 5 people, you can be 15 that want to do that research. But in your concept notes, because we are working with numbers of God, you have to just, so people will just be carried away. Oh, so is ready. So, and everybody will just put it, but that is your first impression. So, at least get some concept notes when you are not developing the people that there's a possibility for it.
So, assuming we have a experience of a proposal I developed myself, did it, and following the same procedure, I give it to one of my friends because I can't apply to humanitarian. I may be a co-investigator or co-investigator as many as possible, but for principal investigator, I can only one person. So I did it. I want to pass it. But the other one, I wrote. You understand?
So now, see, that's one thing with Nigerian test form materials. They don't give feedback. One gives feedback. Another thing, like I said earlier, with the instruction here, when test form call is out, they always tell you what the theme of that year conference test form will be based on. And then what they are prioritizing, this is a secret. Sometimes prioritize technique, sometimes just to give them leverage. So what we do is that this year in my institution, I can collaborate with only the technique. You get that? We just collaborate. Another year, I collaborate with some university that are maybe coming up. So we have to study this, and that might be what happens to you. It might be.
So, as much as possible, try to avoid splashing of water.
Yes, he didn't give appropriate response. If you see, they go back to the structure. That has been taken care in the roof, and that is why we have more of the heave towards this side to take care of the splashing of the rain. You can see that it's more than where the structure.
They will not splash on it.
No.
That is fine.
Yeah. From the diagram here, the top is not, and YS is from a degree. The top, the cover, is not made out of zinc. Yeah, and I believe this thing rain will pass through it.
No. It's UV screen. This is the material that we use for solar light. Yes, this is the material that we use for solar light.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
In the absence of any other question, let's go. Next presenter. Next presenter. Who's next? Who's the next person? Is there another person? Is there another person?
There is.
Sorry, sir, you can start. Is that right?
Yeah, it's inside your system.
Okay, maybe while we are sorting that out, I have information that lunch is ready that we can go and pick our bag and come back. So that those who still want to put in their presentation can have enough time, let them put it in. So we can put back instead of someone can give us 10 minutes. It's just to collect the pack and come back. Just collect the pack and come back.
One check. Yes, I understand.
What's the topic of this topic? Why is it particular to you? Number two, I don't know in your discussions. What do you think the effect of the results will be on the
Unmute yourself and talk. Please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself and talk.
The first question you have, like what informed me, because every stages that you plant, or maybe you are making use of land, it is better to know the physical and chemical characteristics of that soil. Because if the physical characteristics and the chemical characteristics is not known, even though you are planting every year, because the nutrient status of the soil, whether it decreases or decreases, because you know the land use pattern by every human being is different. We don't have the land that we can maintain, or maybe we live for it to follow. That is why it's necessary when you are planting or you are doing anything on soil, you maintain that physical and chemical property or characteristics of the soil. For the question number 1.
Okay.
Hello. Then the number 2 you are talking about is when the nutrient status is okay. They are okay. The nitrogen, the phosphorus, all those contents, those ones that are needed in larger quantity and smaller quantity, it's when they are okay that you can say maybe the yield that can affect the yield of the crop.
Where did you conduct the experiments?
And like I said, the experiment was conducted at Akure.
No, I mean, is it on the field or no? In a soil base?
On the field, using the soil in that particular area. The study area is our research farm in Futa.
What is the specification of tractor used?
Holland.
Yeah?
New Holland.
Give us more information about it.
Hello, sir. I'm listening.
Give us more information about the tractor use.
About the tractor?
Yes.
The horsepower.
Okay. Go ahead, please.
45. 45. The horsepower is 45.
Is it the PTO or what? Is it the PTO power?
Tractor itself. Tractor horsepower.
It's all right. Thank you. Thank you.
I have another paper.
Okay. Project it, please.
Okay. Yes. The second paper is on the physical properties, hydraulic and compaction characteristics of soil under different land use type. Then the land use is the clearly affected soil structure, the infiltration and water retention of the soil, then increased human and animal traffic or activities also alter the hydraulic and compaction properties, and the study is also in Akure. Then the objective is to evaluate the soil bulk density, the porosity, the moisture content under different land use. Then the second objective is to determine hydraulic conductivity, solidity, and the water repellency. There is now to develop a transfer model for predicting soil compaction. The study area, like I've said, is still Akure. And the land use, we have natural pasture, the grassland, the secondary forest, and the rice plantation. These are the methods used. Soil sampling up to 100 were determined. Then the measurements of bulk density, porosity were also used. Though no, the flow characteristics, meaning this also incorporated into it. Then the water repellency, statistical analysis using SPSS and correlation text was adopted. The physical properties of the soil tested for are the soil texture, sandy, which is plant sandy clay loam. Then the bulk density now increases with depth. As the depth is increasing, the bulk density is also increasing. The total porosity inversely related to the bulk density. And the secondary forest are the highest porosity, while the grassland was highest. The bulk density. Then the soil moisture and compaction now. Looking at the soil moisture and compaction, the moisture increased with depth across all the land use. Porosity and aeration. Going through the hydraulic conductivity and solidity now. The hydraulic conductivity in rice plantation increases, while the highest solidity in rice plantation was lowest in natural pasture, but the water repellency was highest in secondary forests. Then these are the results of the hydrophobicity and contact angle of the soil. The soil repellency follow. This is the order in which they are followed. We have secondary to grassland, to rice plantation, and natural pasture. In case of this, then going through the transfer model, you see the bulk density, which has the physical, the parameters obtained in the soil were used in order to obtain the transfer model. And these are the results of the model. In conclusion, soil compaction and hydraulic behavior vary in land use. Like this, the secondary forests are the best infiltration and lowest compaction. Follow the rice plantation exhibited low conductivity due to high moisture. Then the transfer model to effectively predict soil compaction. Thanks for listening.
Okay, thank you so much. There's a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your presentation.
two key words you evaluated. I would like to know the meaning. Hydrophobicity.
Hydrophobicity.
Yes.
Hydrophobicity is the same thing as water repellency.
What do you say?
Hydrophobicity is the same thing as water repellency.
You can't hear you.
Hello, sir. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes.
I said hydrophobicity is the same thing as water repellency.
Okay, don't worry. Find out. All right.
We have contact. Are you listening to me, sir?
Yes. We can hear you.
Yes. Are you clear with the hydrophobicity?
Yes, we are clear with that. Last question, please. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Is it not possible to combine this last paper and the current one as a single paper?
Different land, maybe the one that is having forest, the one that is having low forest, maybe grass, the one that is grazed by maybe all this cow, or there's no way we can combine, because there are different objectives and there are different methods used in order to collect the data. The parameters considered in the two, they look alike, but there are different methods used.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hello, sir. The ID number for paper 1 is 108. Why the second one is 107? The number you are talking about the other time. Hello. Hello, sir. Hello. The ID you are talking about the other time, the paper ID for paper 1, the one I presented first, is 108. Why the second one is 107? Are you clear, sir?
107,
108.
Thank you. We are okay. So responses.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You can leave. Thank you. Any other presenter? Any other presenter?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to present, sir.
By what?
69.
69.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please share your slides first.
Okay, sir. I've done that. I don't know if you are seeing it, sir.
Not yet. Not yet.
You can't see it now.
Please share your slides.
Okay. I'm not seeing this slide. Okay, I'm just doing that now. I've done that. Can you see it now, sir?
Yes, your time start now.
Okay, thank you for having me. I'm Ken Debelo by name, and I'm presenting a paper titled Design of a Quadcopter Mounted Sprayer Mechanism for Real-Time Pest and Pest Detection and Spray. The presentation outline is as seen on the screen here, shared on the screen. By introduction, agriculture serves as fundamental pillar of food security, and this supports almost 7.8 billion people globally. It provides livelihood for about 2.6 billion individuals. It is essential for food security and economic stability, as reported by Niae et al. 2024. However, this critical sector is faced with unprecedented challenges by pests, which threatens its capacity to meet growing food demands. This industry faces annual economic damage worth over 70 billion US. UAV enable flexibility in spraying operations, cost-effective crop monitoring, and environmental sustainability. Excessive chemical usage leads to environmental degradation, health risk to workers, ecological imbalance, lack of precision and efficiency in pest detection, unsuitable for modern agricultural demand, as reported by Zwan et al. 2020. With the advent of UAV, spray has been made easy and cost-effective. With the development of intelligent quadcopter-based sprayer design like ours, spray has been made accessible to difficult terrain, and high-resolution data can be obtained. Convolutional neural network make it easy to achieve high pest detection and accuracy. Precision spraying reduce pesticide use by up to 50%, as reported by Zion et al. 2020. Real-time pest detection and precision spraying differentiate harmful pests from beneficial insects. It helps to target pesticide delivery to minimize waste. It evaluates economic and environmental viability. Theoretical analysis. The integration of UAV with precision sprayer combine computer vision, CNN, global positioning system, navigation, image processing, fluid dynamics, optimization, control system, and statistical analysis, forming a mathematical basis for analyzing the system operation and performance. Material and method. Yes, the materials used, some of the materials used for developing this system are shown on the screen. Yes, method continue. Artificial pests were used to train the model due to ethics. CNN model was used to process the calibrated images to obtain results. A pump device optimized the spraying system pressure. Image processor and flow rates were connected to the spraying nozzle. Image processors and flow rate controller were integrated into the automatic spray system. Now, figure 15 to figure 18 shows figure 15, the spray block diagram. Figure 16, pest detection process using CNN model. Figure 17, overall system diagram. Figure 18, model implementation timeline. Data coordination and analysis. Comprehensive data were collected across 400 tests. And yes, images were collected. Spray log, environmental data, enabling full performance assessment, statistical analysis, revealed strength, validity, validated reliability, and established confidence interval. Now, results. The experimental evaluation shows strong results. The CNN-based space detection system achieved 92% accuracy under diverse conditions, which coincide with Exxon et al. 2024. Precision targeting reached 95% success within 10 centimeters. Effective integrating detection and application, overcoming limitation of prior UAV technologies and advancing agricultural pest efficiency. Now, figure 20 represents the percentage comparison. The line, the bar in pink represents the pesticide usage.
The blender, the bulk plates, and of course there was another one that was incorporated, which is the granite plate. The weights of the pepper were also considered at 25, 35, and 45 grams. Samples collected in a tiny airtight plastic bag for analysis and to determine the heavy metals concentration. This is samples of the granite plate that was produced that will be used for the analysis. It will be replaced with the stationary and the rotating ball mill. These are the results and conclusion and discussion. The table 1 shows the concentration of the heavy metals in ground, wet, and dry pepper at different strokes. We look at when the pepper was ground once, twice, and thrice. It was shown that grinding the pepper more than twice will increase the concentration of the iron present in the food material. Also, the table 2 also shows the different methods adopted. We have the grinder, the granite plates, and the grinding stone and bulk plates. The only thing what we did concerning the granite plate is we replaced it with the same ball mill is used, but we only changed the plates. And of course, we have all the parameters. You can see that the iron content in the bulk plate is way too higher than the recommended
1 minute more.
Yeah, the work was compared with existing work. We look at Oluwafemi 2017, which work on soup condiments, and for this replacement, we have a lower level of 10.98 mg per. So these are the conclusions. At the end of the day, we realize that compared to the permissible limits of FAO, we have a lower concentration of iron when replaced with the granite plates. These are my recommendations that further research will be carried out on the material to replace the ball mill, the existing ball mill plates. And we are also suggested or recommended that even when you want to use your ball mill, it should not be more than twice. My school, just College of Agric and Technology, and TED Fund for sponsoring this research. And
thank you.
These are my references.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for that presentation. The first question I want to ask you is, what problem are you solving?
The problem is contamination of the food material in milk during the use of raw milk. Because with time, even while we are growing up, our mothers will tell us that when they have just changed the plate inside the raw milk, please don't just bring it back. The problem I'm trying to solve. Heavy metal presence.
Your academic level, do you show any photograph? Is there any photograph? Is there any, what's the local name for it? I don't know it.
Power.
Okay, power. Thank you. Yes?
Yes. Yes. And maybe the first one to start from what you perceive to be the reason why our mother will say when the fire is loud, at least when they just milk the plate, it's not because of that, because it did not grant, because you find, but that is the reason why you do it. Now, the second thing now is that what you did now is at that beginning of the usage of the plate. So what happens when the plate becomes smoother and is giving fine particles? Are you still saying the iron deposit of contamination will still be as much as initial?
Did you take that into consideration?
No.
So it's recommendation for further just look at any other one. Any other one. Okay, there's no. Thank you very much. Good Next It's highly present. You are set. Okay. Paper start. Paper 40. Alright.
The chairman, the rapporteur, the erudite professors here present, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Engineer Adebayo. Together with these authors, Simon Musliu and Michael, I'll be presenting on their behalf energy and cooling performance of an upgrade cold room on storage of mango, bulk mango, Ogomosho mango fruits. These are part of my PhD research and being supervised by Professor Simon at the Department of Agricultural and System Engineering, University of Ilorin. These are the outlines of the presentation. By introduction, it has been established by several studies that up to 40 to 60% post-harvest losses happens in mango and other fruit value chain. And Nigeria is suffering this has been for long, and annually mango production still experience a lot of losses, particularly in bulk quantity. Although evaporative cooling systems have been demonstrated by several studies to some extent, but still inefficient for bulk storage of mango, according to Laku et al. And the use of solar power cold storage system recently is being promoted for storage of perishable crops in tropical region. So this study is utilizing the off-grid systems for storage of bulk mango. Now, the statement of problem has earlier established that post-harvest losses of bulk mango is a threat to food and nutrition security in Nigeria. And this is happening due to lack of affordable and reliable cold storage systems. Now, designed to vapor compression refrigeration system to achieve cooling in terms of thermal energy storage cheap water. Now, this setup comprises of two units, the primary and secondary unit. The primary unit is for thermal energy storage in form of ice and then cold water in a water chiller bath. Then the secondary unit is a cooling chamber for storage of produce.
1 minute.
This is the solar power cold room for the storage of that was used for the storage of mango. Now, this study is just to establish, just to analyze the cooling and energy performance. So by cooling and cooling performance, the system was able to maintain a temperature between 10 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius for 36 days for bulk mango storage. This is the temperature and relative humidity inside the cold room that was recorded for 36 days. And then the energy performance, and this is the mango that was stored, being sampled at 3 days interval. You can see at 10 days, the control stored has been spoiled after 10 days. And we see, if you look at the level of the water, the appearance of the one in the cold room at 10 days, it was alright. Now, the energy performance of the system, which is the second metric to evaluate.
20 seconds. Conclude.
Conclusion. The temperature of the system was maintained between 10 and 30 degrees Celsius. The energy recorded demand, daily energy demand was 40 kilowatt per day for 500 kilogram of mango storage. And then water chiller deliver energy of 55 kilowatt per day throughout the storage. At a mean value of 42.6. Thank you for listening.
Our mouths are busy, so we cannot all right. Any comments for him?
Which software do you use for doing
My name is I just want to ask because we are telling on solar cooling method, the storage of fruits. Just give me a suggestion. You're supposed to tell us the handling process of how you handle the food before it enters the storage room. Because handling is very, very important. We're supposed to know whether it has reached its maturity stage before harvesting. This is very, very important. Because if you store this and they have not reached their maturity stage, it will affect the color, the flavor, and everything. Everything about the food is condemned.
Yeah.
So, in your research, you are supposed to tell us the handling method you use in harvesting, and then have they reached their real maturity stage before harvesting? If they've not reached, it's going to affect everything about the fruits. So I didn't see it in your
Thank you for your comments and your question. This is a climateric fruit that we all know.
I don't need the question. It's a
Okay,
It's a
yes, this is part of the research.
Do you take it as
Yes, it was considered in the protocol, experimental protocol.
Let's look at that photograph. Because what was stolen the first day. Yeah.
No, these pictures.
No, they are not yet right. Is it the right one you are doing?
Yeah, it's mature grain. It was harvested, mature grain. It was harvested, mature grain.
So we want to know whether they have reached their maturity stage.
It was harvested after 93 days. That it began to fruit.
Yeah.
So I monitored it was harvested from the mature farm.
So you're supposed to include it in
it was part of the disease protocol, but this is just one of the objectives of the research.
Any other comment? Okay.
Your cooling chamber, did you fabricate it or it was purchased?
It was fabricated. Nigerian Stock Research Institute.
Okay. Okay, that's why you acknowledge Nigerian Stock Research.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please, I would like to know the cost implication. Because these things are done for local farmers.
Yeah.
What's the cost implication of having this thing?
When it was fabricated, yes, 4 years ago,
4 years ago. 4 years ago.
Yeah, but it can work for the local farmers. Yes, at the irrigation level. Because the government can invest on this for them because it's a direct current system. It doesn't rely, they don't spend any maintenance cost on it. It's a direct current, it's a complete direct current system. So there is no the maintenance cost is once installed, it's just
Excuse me, sir. I agree with you. It's a DC project, right? Yes. You need battery for backup. And you know the batteries have lifespan. They have lifespan. They have to be changed. And you know they are also very expensive. So how do you expect the farmers? What are the farmers to be changing these things from 5 to 10 years?
For this system, yes, it's a that manage the energy consumption. So the battery there can still spend 7 years.
But it has a lifespan.
Yes.
So whether it is spending 10 or 7 years, normally change.
But if the farmer is using this,
don't worry, what's the output of the farmer?
What's the output?
Have you looked into that?
You design a smaller.
What is the capacity?
The smaller one.
What's the capacity?
Is a smaller one.
This is targeted for this is targeted yes. So it's not for bulk storage, not just
What is the capacity of
this one is 500 kilograms. Yes.
Do you regulate this temperature? Because every other food
let's have one house.
The thing is, most times you have issue of saying you have problem of saying from Nigerian Stock Research. You have problem of saying local farmers, and we keep doing that. We will not get any solution. So I think we should look at it from the aspect of before this, what is their input? What do they make? The loss, the cost, benefits. They make profits. When you are doing this, what is your return? What is the cost return? And if they are coming as a group, we still have the local farmers that are in stages. There are some local farmers that they are not really big, but they are in the middle. So they can still come as a group and get this done, and they'll be using it as a group. But if you are saying that even local farmers that we have this capacity is sometimes still not local farm. There are some local farmers that can only afford a basket. There are people that can afford 500 kg, 1 ton, 2 ton, and the like. So they can come as a group, as a community, community to have this, and they will charge, they will rent it out. When they get the money, they can use that to maintain. Because looking at this issue of battery now, let's look at if it is AC, the energy that we use, the cost of powering it, compared to changing battery after 7 years, is still lower to using AC. I think it still solve a particular problem per time based on this part of the world that we have.
So I think he has just said what I wanted to say. So maybe just to buttress it, I think the major reason why we keep complaining about the cost is because we are looking at the bulk amount that when you look at it from another stance, from his introduction, loss of about 60-something%. If you cut that loss down to like maybe 10%, you have excess. So I think we should be talking about more profit. I think we should be talking about the cost benefits aspect of this.
Thank you. I still remain right. Yes, I just want to add this. When we look at the losses that we report in agriculture with respect to food harvest loss, we discover that it's very, very huge. Now, I want to take a case study of onions. People are complaining seriously on onions. What they lose annually is more than 60%. But what's given the opportunity that they leverage on was that by the time they want to sell, they usually sell at a very high price. That is what is compensating for them. So that if they now have a facility that is even more costlier than this, that can solve their problem, they are ready. They are ready. And there is another model that they can also use to operate things like this. You can have an investor, an individual, he doesn't deal with food and vegetable, but he has the financial capacity to use. Just install the thing, employ somebody, you bring your food, I charge this.
For instance, if like the bamboo that I stored, it was harvested from a single tree, 500 kilogram, I harvested 600 plus kilograms, from a single tree. Now, if a farmer let's assume a farmer have 10 trees of mango, which is possible around the home of shortly, that means you'll be expecting like 2.5 tons. You understand? Now, I don't know other areas, but I know also relative to Benue State also. Now, if you
our own rice is special in Ilorin. But actually, I want to talk about excursion tomorrow. 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. at the front of this glass house. 8 a.m. We want to be back by 12:30 for the election and the AGM. We are going to about 3-4 places now. So people have the right to go to any of the 3. 8 a.m. God bless you.